What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night, back from vacation, ready to talk about physical media again. I hope you are too. I tried to post a few videos in advance so that there would be videos out there for you guys while I was out of town. I went on a little trip. I went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I don't know if you know that area, but it's a little vacation spot with my family. Had a good little time. You know, we all have our vaccines and tried to be as safe as we could, and it was a fun time. So anyway, this is a special video. This is one of those situations. I've already opened the box because I didn't know what the hell it was. And it is this box right here. It is a huge box. This is one of those times. Did you ever have those times where you pre-ordered something a long time ago, forgot about it, and then it showed up? You know, especially if you pre-ordered it from Amazon. Got my PJ pants on here. Look at this. And they don't charge you until they ship. And then all of a sudden, boom, there's $130 just, taken by Amazon. And I'm like, what the hell was that? Anyway, here it is. And I'm going to show it to you right now. We're going to open it together. And I'm going to talk to you about some concerns I had once I got it, too, and why I was this close to shipping it right back when I got home. So if you like talking about physical media, Blu-rays and 4Ks and DVDs and the way we like to own our stuff, please subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video out and especially give it a like. That really helps with the search algorithm. We're doing really well on our community building here, and we're having great conversations, and more people are coming in. Let's keep the momentum going and, just spread the word. Let me get a drink here. Got my carbonated water. Anyway, this is a single pickup, but I'm excited. Hopefully you are too. Let's get it open together. This Amazon box right here. I'm just gonna pull out the padding there. Yeah, I only opened it because I was like, what the hell is this? And here it is, you guys. It is the Phantasm complete movie collection from Well Go USA and the Sphere. So Phantasm, the original Phantasm, and the second one, I believe, and then all the subsequent sequels, Don Coscarelli was involved in. Don Coscarelli wrote and directed the first one, I believe the second one too. He also did Bubba Hotep and Beastmaster, if you're more familiar with those. Probably, honestly, Bubba Hotep is his most, well-realized film in his filmography. But everything he does, I kind of enjoy to some degree or another. Phantasm is one of those 80s film franchises. It's especially the first one that just has such a cool vibe to it. Basically, it's sort of a multi-dimensional thing even. It becomes so much more. So you have this traveling tall man who goes, from small town to small town, collecting people and turning them into little monsters to do his bidding, kind of. They look suspiciously like Ewoks. And the tall man and this sphere, if I can speak, together have become horror film icons. If you haven't seen these movies, you really, really should. And I'll show you in a second after we get this open. I'm trying to be careful because my last experience with these little round stickers was not a pleasant one. So I'm being very delicate with this. So basically, inside the mausoleum, these two guys, or a handful of guys, really, it's a little team of dudes, are investigating, trying to stop him, and one of his tools inside the mausoleum are these spheres, these metallic spheres that he can send flying through the air, and they have various blades and weapons that come out that he uses to kill people. I love the practical effects of it. At one point, even in the special effects you see, they just threw one. They just threw it in front of the camera to get that flying effect. So it's just old school, good horror movie stuff. So top of the box here, we've got Reggie. Reggie is one of the main characters. Got his car there. I don't know. Should I keep this box, you guys? I haven't decided yet. So there's the back so you can get a look at what's inside. All right. So to my issue, literally as this box was being opened, when I was opening it to see what was actually I had pre-ordered from Amazon that I forgot about. So I'm rambling here, but I pre-ordered this because it came out and it went out of print so fast. It just went out before I could get it. Then I saw on Amazon that you could pre-order the reissue of it, so I had done that because I wanted to make sure I get it the second time. So literally, okay, I'm trying to figure out how to get this out of here without doing too much damage to the box. I love this sort of marbleized look right there. As this box was being opened in my house, I saw on the interwebs that Wellgo, the company that put this set out, was also... what am I supposed to do here? You guys, I'm sorry this is taking so long. Okay, here's the sphere. There's your sphere right there. It's got a little slot there. We'll see what that's for in just a second. But they were reissuing, putting out a new edition of Phantasm 1 and Phantasm 2. And they were touting it as having new special features and all this stuff. And I was like, should I just return this set to Amazon unopened? I was so annoyed. Okay, so here is the little display case that they have for it. Got that sort of marble look like you would see inside a mausoleum. So then we have the sphere here. Where's that little slot I saw? So wait, inside here I believe we have something else. We do. There's the stand. Okay, so we don't have to use this. We don't want to. There's a stand, and this is what I was looking for. It's the blade. So let's put this aside here and just open this up, put this together. Yeah, so I started researching. I'm like, what should I do? And it turns out, best I can tell, is, see, there's these two slots there. So this goes on the stand, and then there's our blade. Best I can tell is the Phantasm 1 and 2, here's your blades, that they're putting out now is just the same as what's in this set. It's just going to be an option for people who don't want to buy the entire set or can't get it because this keeps going out of print. And you could do fine with just Phantasm 1 and 2 because they are the best of him. And, you know, I wanted to see all of the films, including the last one called Ravager, because I wanted some sort of closure. I wanted to see how this thing was going to end. But spoiler alert, minor spoiler alert, you don't really get an ending. You don't get it. But in that way, it's kind of okay because it's not that kind of story. It's a much more, okay, these blades only go in one way, which is good. It's not the kind of story that has, it's more, I don't know, it's more of a vague kind of thing. It's more left to interpretation, and that's a good and bad thing. So anyway, we've got the blades in there, and there you go. So this is one of the weapons of choice there from the movie. It goes flying across, stabs in the head, and there you go. But in the movie, he has drills and all sorts of things. So we put it on the stand, and there it is. Okay? Let's see if I can hold it. There we go. All right. So inside the box also. So yeah, so they're definitely diminishing returns, this franchise of films. They get worse as they go along. Ravager, not even done by Don Coscarelli, honestly. It was done by a fan, I think. And he came in and sort of executive produced it to help with the funding and that kind of thing. So there's a total of, I'm actually looking at it to remember, there's 5 films, and then this has a bonus disc of extras in it. So inside, here are the actual movies. And this is a pretty cool presentation. There's the tall man there. Really cool artwork, very funeral-y kind of. It's like funeral artwork crossed with comic book artwork, which is kind of fitting for this franchise. And inside, it's a slipbox. And then we get a digibook. And on one side of that digibook, we get the sphere with the weapons. If you've probably, in this, you've got to see the movie. This has to do with the multidimensional part of the story. You've probably seen this set already because people did unbox it when they got it, but it's kind of important now because it is reissued. The digibook is cool on the inside. These are not my favorite way of packaging, but we do this is a pretty cool one. Get the movie, and we get a little description of each movie. There. And then the bonus disc. Important in this set and in that new 1 and 2 set that they got coming out is you get a remastered, like 4K remaster. I believe it's a 4K, maybe a 2K scan. I'm not sure. Of the first film, and then you get a director's cut, the X-rated, technically for due to gore, cut of Phantasm 2, and it really just amounts to a single gore scene that was cut out. I like the metal pins here. This is really cool. Pretty good digibook, honestly. So I have this set, a similar version of this set. Now I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that one, because I'm not going to keep them both. Hang on, let me just get that for you. Coming right back. Here's my previous set. Probably need to wipe this guy off. It looks almost the same, except you'll see that my previous set, the ball, is much bigger, and there's a reason for that. Is because it's split, and on the inside are the DVDs. The original films, 4 films. This is before Ravager came out, of course. Don't need this set anymore, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. But if they had different weapons on them, like this one had the drill or something, or this one had the drill, it might be kind of cool to keep them. I could have them side by side as my tall man weapons, but no such luck. Anyway, turns out, best I can tell, you get the 7.1 remastered audio, all the bonus features, all that stuff is the same. This set has an additional disc of bonus features that you're not going to get in that 1 and 2 set, so I'm going to keep it. But yeah, there was a little bit of irritation and nervousness about this set initially, because I just wasn't sure if directly after receiving this one in the mail that they were putting out a newer, nicer set. This will be the last version of this set that I get, unless they do the first one 1 and 2 in a 4K remaster from original film elements. That I might have to pick up. That would be like Halloween. I have the Halloween set, the entire set, but I have the first one in a 4K. So it might be something similar. But now I'm in this situation where I'm debating, because Scream Factory is putting out the first, 5 films, Halloween films in 4K, and I'm trying to decide if I need those or not. Anyway, there it is. Phantasm, the complete series, finally in my collection. Finally got it. I'm not sure how I'm going to display it. Maybe like this. Put the movies under the bottom, maybe. Don't know exactly. Question I have for you guys is, should I keep this? This is, and ultimately, should I keep this? Should I keep the box and everything? I know for resale purposes, obviously, it would be better to keep all this stuff. But I don't buy movies to flip. I flip movies when I have to because I've upgraded. I'm not a reseller. So I don't know. What should I do? You tell me. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and let me know if you picked up this set or if you're going to pick up that 1 and 2, and what you think of the Phantasm franchise overall. Let's talk about horror. Let's talk about physical media, and there's an DVD sale. There's a lot of sales going on still. Let me know what you're picking up. Let's keep the conversation going. Till next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. See you guys on the next one.